Heather, if you could change one thing in your life or in the world or in general, what might that be?
I think I would change the definition of the word wealth. And I
Ah,
would
wow.
change that word to not mean the accumulation of things
Stuff.
or monetary implements, but I would change that word to mean the ability to experience life
Mm-hmm.
and enjoy life for what it is. And that would be the one thing that I would change if I could wave a wand.
Well, this might be a good time to bring this up, and then we'll get into some of your pictures here. What do you think has happened over the last 5, 10 years, roughly? There seems to be a more acceptance of sustainability, the green movement, as I call it, the farmers markets. There just seems to me a much more embracing as a culture, as a nation than we've ever done. And what do you think attributes to that? And how has that helped you, or I don't want to say made it easier, because like you said earlier, it's tough to change the mindsets we kind of talked about. I just thought you might want to talk about that.
I do. I think, we think a lot about this. We talk a lot about this every day in the work that we do. And unfortunately, like I mentioned before, tragedy has led to awareness. The chemical spill in West Virginia led to a very tragic awareness of some of the things that we have not paid attention to. As a society necessarily, we've ignored, the processes we have in place. Where food is concerned and where local food is concerned, I think we all get excited about technological advancement, and sometimes we embrace it very quickly without thinking about consequences that might occur from that. And, we sort of do things very quickly, and then it takes some time to see the repercussions of our actions. And we are at a very unique time, specifically in Kentucky, in the future of our energy industry and our manufacturing industry. And a lot of that discussion has become forefront and available to a lot of people because of tragic incidents that have brought our awareness to those issues. And we don't want that to be what helps us, but unfortunately it is. And, however, there are some fantastic outcomes, and some of those are things you mentioned, like farmers market and the local food movements and local business movements. And going back to the roots of where we began and sort of, re-knitting that together and realizing that we should have never abandoned it in the first place. We should have integrated it in a much more sustainable manner than we did.
So you feel people are more accepting now of sustainability? They kind of get it? I mean, we still have a long way to go.
We have a long way to go.
Yeah, I mean, it's a whole other TV show, as they say.
Yeah, I think people are. I think in general, it's just about education and awareness. And unfortunately, disease has led to some people having to examine what they put in their bodies and their environments and what's around them that might have caused that. And, I think people are realizing that the choices we make every day do impact our health and do impact the fiscal stability of our economics and our state.
Yeah. Now, this next question is kind of can be a self-aggrandizing question if you want it to be.
Yay.